morning, students. I am Anil Kumar, lecturer in English in SURAJ school. Today I am going to discuss with you the summary of the chapter A Letter to God. This is very interesting story. This story tells us about a innocent farmer. Once there was a farmer, his name was Lenzo. He had good crops in his fields, but his crop needed rain. So he expected rain during the evening. It started raining, but soon the rain was changed into hailstones. His crop was destroyed completely. He lived alone on a hill. There was nobody to help him. His house was alone in the entire valley, but he had deep faith in God. He told his family that no one dies of hunger, so he hoped that God would help him. He had so deep faith in God that he began to write a letter to God. He wrote a letter to God. He asked God for 100 pesos because he needed the money to sow his fields again and to live until the next crop came. So he wrote a letter to God. He went post office and there he himself dropped the letter in post box. He expected the money. At the post office, the employees were very kind. The postmaster took out the letter and he read it. He began to laughing. After reading the letter, he went to his boss. His boss was a postmaster. He was kind man, he was a friendly man, he was fat and jolly kind of man. When he read the letter, he was very much impressed by the Lenzo, his faith in God. He thought, would that he had also been such type of faith in God. So he was very impressed by Lenzo. He decided to help Lenzo. He collected money from his employees. He gave some money from his salary also. In this way, he collected only 70 pesos. He sent the money to Lenzo. The postmaster put 70 pesos in the envelope and with the money he put a letter containing one word, that is in the form of signature God. He want to maintain the belief of the Lenzo in God, so he did not write anything extra. Next Sunday, Lenzo went to the post office. He took out the letter. The postmaster was looking at him through the window of his office. He felt satisfaction while watching the Lenzo opening the letter. When Lenzo took out the money from the envelope, he counted the money. He found only 70 pesos. He became very angry because he thought that could not made have mistake. Lenzo thought that God had sent him 100 pesos. Lenzo thought that rest of the money was taken from the post office employees. Lenzo thought the post office employees as cheats, frauds. So he went to the ticket window, write a letter to God. He wrote in the letter that God, of the money I had received only 70 pesos. I had asked for 100 pesos, but the rest of the money was taken by the post office employees. So next time, don't send the money by post office because the post office employees were bunch of crooks. So in the end, we can say that Lenzo was very innocent man. He believed that God had also an address like human beings, but in real there is not such an address where we can find God. But he believed in it. So he was very hardworking also. He worked in his field like animals, but he knew how to write. So he wrote the post office employees as bunch of crooks. When the postmaster opened the letter and he read that Lenzo had called them bunch of crooks, the postmaster became very sad. So in the end we can say that we should not be so innocent. We should have the sense of reality in us along with the faith in God. So this was the moral of the chapter. Thanks. Have a nice day.